Good morning, everybody. This is day 2 of Rock Your Thermomix, and today we're going to cook a dinner. 3 different dinner options I put out there, but of course you're welcome to do any dinner options, and let's get rocking. I have selected for you a really nice dish that I love to make for myself. It's called eggplant, spinach, and lentil curry. And before the Thermomix arrived in our kitchen, I did not do anything really in the kitchen, but never did I do a curry. So I'm very excited to be able to do curries now. It would be awesome if you could put your creation or post your creation either on my Facebook page or on my Instagram for a chance to win a cookbook or baguette pan or dough mat. So please participate. And as you can see, I put it already in my weekly plan, and I'm gonna start cooking right away. The first step I have already done, and that is 1/2 ounce of fresh cilantro leaves, and then chopping that just for 3 seconds, and then transferring it to a bowl and set it aside. So I already pre-made that. And then we are starting with the onions. How many people enjoy cutting onions? I never, so I used to buy my onions frozen and chopped at Trader Joe's. Now I buy them whole and at Costco. So this is the journey I've been on. And almost for onions, I usually cut it down just a little bit because I'm not a big onion fan. And we're adding 2 garlic cloves. And then 1/2 ounce of fresh ginger. I bought some ginger yesterday. I used the squeezable kind, which worked out okay. But fresh is best, of course. And also some chili. This is not bird's eye, this is serrano, so Mexican chili pepper. And also some black and yellow mustard seeds. And 1/2 teaspoon of olive oil right here. Everything goes in. I invite you to ask your questions in the comments. I invite you to share this video with other Thermomix friends that you have or people that you feel should join our community. So please share. Insert measuring cup into mixing bowl lid. Then 5 seconds, speed 5. And as I mentioned yesterday, if you turn the speed dial really fast, it will stop at 5. And if you want to do it a little faster, then you can always add on. But onions, 5 seconds. Ta-da! And the onions should be chopped. I had them out overnight, so let's just see how that looks. Looks perfect. Ooh, smells intense. Ooh, with the chili. Hallelujah. If I start sneezing, you know why. Breaking that down. And now we're adding some garam masala. You can also make it your own, but I'm using the ready-made kind today. As you know, you can make all of your Indian spice mixes with the Thermomix by toasting the seeds and then grinding the seeds to a powder or make a paste. So you can cook more authentically Indian food than many Indian restaurants, I would assume. And now we're adding some curry powder, very important ingredient in a curry. And vegetable stock paste, which I made with, guess what? The Thermomix. The stock paste is always a great product to add for your soups, for your sauces. It makes an amazing gift, and you can get rid of all of the vegetables that don't look too appealing anymore. And now we're adding 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. And here's a little trick. If you buy these tomato paste cans that are more affordable, and you only use a third of them or half of them, what I do is I put like little dabs of tomato paste in between parchment paper and freeze it. So whenever it asks for tomato paste, I can just take out this little slab of frozen tomato paste, and I don't have to open up a new can and let it go to waste. So insert simmering basket. This is to weigh the lentils. And I have already weighed the lentils. And here, remove simmering basket and rinse lentils under cold water. That has already happened. Remove rinsed lentils from simmering basket and add to mixing bowl. So they're a little bit more sticky now that they have been rinsed. And lentils is one of those ingredients that I have never used, and now I'm so thrilled to cook with them. Insert measuring cup into mixing bowl lid. And for 3 minutes, we're gonna turn up the heat to 250 Fahrenheit, speed 1. And while that is sauteing, I just want to show you a few different tricks that you may know, maybe not, but did you know that while the Thermomix is cooking, you can take a look at your recipe, and you do that by clicking on the 3 dots, recipe detail, and then you can scroll down, and as the ingredients are listed in order, you can see, okay, so we did the olive oil, the vegetable stock paste, the lentils. What's next? Oh, 12 ounces of eggplant, cubed. Do I have 12 ounces? I don't know. Well, the Thermomix has a built-in scale, and you can use the scale while you're cooking. Another great feature. You can weigh your mail while you're cooking. And to do that, so you can take a look at the recipe, as I mentioned. You can click to continue to get back to the recipe. Click on the 3 dots and you can turn on the scale. Ta-da! So now you can either take the measuring cup off or just place a container on top. You can see that this glass container weighs 4.9 ounces. So you tear it, and then you can weigh your 12-ounce eggplant right in here. What you can also do, of course, is in settings, you can switch your scale, and I'll show you how to do that as well. You press the 3 little lines and go to settings, and under settings, you can, in system of measurement, you can change your default measurement of the scale. So if you just turn on your scale, should it be in metric? Should it be in imperial? If you are in a recipe, the scale will automatically adjust to the measurement that is used in the recipe. So you don't have to switch back and forth between an Australian recipe and a US recipe. It's already smelling amazingly. So this is what you can do while you're cooking. People have also asked me, how do I stop it? Like, I forgot something, how do I stop it? You just press the silver dial, it opens up, it remembers the time that you have left, and if you're ready to go, just turn the speed on again, and it will continue. So at any point, you can open it up. It's not like a washing machine where all the water comes out. No, you can always stop the process, add something or grab something else, and then continue with the process. So how many of you are sauteing onions and just chatting away? Isn't that a cool feature? Especially for me, that usually burns everything that is in the pan, so this is a great feature. A few more seconds to go, and we should have the onions and chili and ginger and garlic all freshly sauteed. This is the chime. You can change the chime if you have a TM6. You can turn off the chime by just touching the screen or touching the silver dial. You can change the chime to different instruments, guitar. I don't know if it has a rock guitar, I have to check on that. But with the TM5, you can also change the duration and the sound level of the chime. That is a fairly new feature for the TM5. With the cookie, it was introduced, so you are able to change that too. Next step, let me just show you. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Nicely sauteed. I'll just take it off the edge for a little bit. And the next step is to add the 12 ounces of eggplant cubed. So this is one thing you still have to do. I know, I wish the Thermomix would cube my vegetables. But that's still the only thing that you would have to do, is if you want the veggies in a certain shape, you of course have to cut it down. Next, we are adding 10 ounces of water. So what are you cooking today? Let me know. What's your favorite dish? What is a dish that you have just discovered that you love, that you never thought you would be able to cook? So share that with me. I always love to hear my customers' recommendations. I learned so much just yesterday. Caroline posted a drink. Oh, and Sarah posted a drink too that they have done in the drink day that I have never tried. And the coming days, tomorrow is my dessert day. On Sunday is my baking or kneading dough day, and Monday is the basics day. So if you are not sure what to do with a Thermomix, always come back to my website and utilize the suggestions that I have on Thermomix.com/YOUR-THERMOMIX, and there you find the connections to Cook I Do. So now for 6 minutes, it is cooking the eggplants, the lentils, and I just wanted to show you how to get into Cook I Do, which of course you can do in numerous ways. You can, just going back to the home page, you can use an app on an iPad, on an iPhone, on your computer, or, and this is the amazing part about the TM6, you can just go on the display of the TM6, and even if you're cooking, you can connect to Cook I Do, which by now has, I think, 65,000 recipes. And to do so, you go on the home page, and then you swipe to the right, and it asks you, what would you like to cook today? And there you can either add your ingredients, you can add a specific dish that you're looking for, or, and I don't think that many people do that, you can just scroll down to just browse Cookie Do, Cook I Do, as they say in the US, Cookie Do, as they say everywhere else. And here are the latest collections, cookies collections. Did you know that you can order your ingredients through Cook I Do? It connects you right with Instacart, Walmart, Amazon, different grocery stores that may be in your area. And you can order your ingredients from your computer and from your app. Not quite from here, but maybe soon. So definitely check that out, especially nowadays if you don't want to get out of the house. There is certain articles that you can read up, get back on track. And here, if you go down, they have the latest recipes, the spotlights, editor's picks of the week. Most cooked is currently salmon and basmati rice with dill cream sauce. I can attest that it's an amazing recipe. Some articles as well, or you can just explore all recipes. So discover main dishes fish, for example, and that will bring up all of the list of all of the dishes that are in that category. First, it shows it for the US market, but if you turn on the filter, you can select different other countries by scrolling down. Hello. Oh, you can also search for ingredients, or you can exclude ingredients by adding a minus. So minus onions means show me all of the dishes that don't have onions. And then you can just look in different countries, and my YouTube channel has more tutorials on Cook I Do. But it's just amazing that I'm cooking this eggplant curry and I can look for recipes. So there's 521 results, and I can just scroll through it, and through the app or the computer add those recipes then to my list, to my weekly plan, or to my collection. So really nice features here. And we also, of course, if you're interested, we always can do like a Zoom cooking session where you can invite some of your friends. And if you're interested in joining our community, you can get free shipping. You can get a beautiful host gift. It's a serving bowl. I just have the oval one right now handy. But the round version of that, because this is where I'm going to put my lentil curry. The round version is currently available as a host gift, and it's free. And the beautiful thing is you cannot purchase it. You can only earn it by talking to me. So talk to me. We can increase our community, our culinary community, one recipe at a time. So I have about 1 more minute to go. Then I'm going to add the last ingredients, and then I'll let you go. Then I will show you the prepared dish. And I just want to see, if anybody has any questions. The glasses want to be on. Any questions? No. So if you do have any questions, please let me know. Please send me a text message. Please go to my website, go to my YouTube channel. Instagram is tina.mix, and share with me what you're cooking and what you have a question about. I really want you to optimize the use of your Thermomix, because a Thermomix that's not used, I would say at least 3-4 times a week, really gets lonely. So use it. Do it a favor and use it. Do yourself a favor and save some time and get some delicious vitamins in. Yesterday I had a great shake that my kids kind of liked. They had to drink it because I made it, but I loved, and my husband really appreciated. So step 1 of our cooking process is done. And let me just show you the eggplant and lentils are nicely cooked. And our next step is the fresh Roma tomatoes. To get the scale to 0, just press on tear. And we're adding our tomatoes that are also chopped. And some coconut milk. I buy so much coconut milk. I use it in so many dishes. So good. And you actually get to find out if they cheat on their content description. Oftentimes the ingredient weighs less than they point out on the can. This actually is fitting. All right, so this is going to cook for 6 minutes, and after the 6 minutes I will add fresh spinach to the mix. I will just stir it through with the spatula, and ta-da, dinner is done. So thanks for watching the video. Thanks for spreading the word. Thanks for being a part of our Thermo tribe. And I encourage you to post your dinner today and join me again tomorrow at 10 a.m. for dessert. And I will do the chocolate orange mousse. So keep on rocking. Thank you so much for your time, and hope to cook with you soon. 6 minutes.